Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nun.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one. Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watcho.
What is that horrible squeaking noise you're making?
New shoes. My old door. Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No, thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then neither do I.
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
I got a nun, too.
Bruno's a pretty strange name for a nun, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know how cruel sisters can be about nicknames. I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife. I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
It's Domino Hurley, the sweatiest man in the office.
You gotta sweat the cell, Callie, and you know it.
That's some premium-looking scotch.
Have some, Manny, just so you don't forget what premium tastes like.
No use for it. Look at all the diplomas.
You have to have the proper attitude to get diplomas like those, Manny.
Really? I thought you just had to have the proper postage. That's some premium-looking scotch.
Have some.
No messages in Dom's fancy red tube. He's got a lock on it. I can't believe he doesn't trust me. Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password?
Get away from my computer, Manny.
Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password?
Get away from my computer, Manny.
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers.
Hey, get out of there, Calavera.
No use for it. Wasn't too long ago that the name on that door was Supply Closet. My bosses, they bought the farm, now sell them the cows. Stuff like that. My message tube is full of nothing, as usual. I should close Bruno's record before the black marks burn into my screen. My computer gives me instant access to our database of deadbeats. Nothing in there but my cloak. I'm gonna let it air out some more.
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
That's the express elevator down to the garage.
I'll never get out of this place. You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
That's the door to the communications room. That wheel should open it. The wheel won't turn and the door won't budge. The deadbolt looks set. Warning, fire system, do not touch. One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there. Ugh, that smell. This balloon is filled with a light chemical. It's a lump of our packing foam. Ah, the old head of the department. Way before my time. I heard he was a total slave driver. How's it hanging? This balloon is filled with a dark chemical. Look out below. That doesn't sound good. Those pictures come with the frames?
That suit come with those holes?
Hey, Hurl.
Yeah.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Server's down again.
What else is new?
Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watcho. That door opens up into an alley. It's locked. This sign says, "I'm at the junkyard." Woo! It's locked. It's a tool cabinet. No one in there. Not when there's a door. This sign says, "I'm at the junkyard." Woo! This sign says, "I'm at the junkyard." Woo! Who's afraid of a little rusty water? Now this guy, I don't know who this guy is. I think he just paid for the lobby renovation. Good afternoon. looks like it's not set. I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling. Ah, our cheerful communications maintenance staff is on the job. Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that?
Can I squeeze in there, just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Just curious, how'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you.
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
So how long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
You know, I really think it's clean enough.
Oh, it's clean enough to run, all right. I'm just fiddling around to be safe. You know, gotta cover my ass.
Yes, you do.
Say, chatty Cathy, I got a lot of tubes to flush here.
Hey, me too. I'll let you go.
Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
Ah, our cheerful communications. It's the wheel on the door. The wheel won't budge.
Good enough for government work.